Ah, we are live. Back in the saddle again. It's been a long time since we done this. So without further ado, man, let's get into it. As you can see on the ticker, it's the rebranding, the reintroduction, and the Game 1 NBA Finals. You know, been working on a few things. Got the name change coming, the logo coming. Special guests coming, man. So without further ado, let my co-host introduce himself.
Yeah, it's the illest. I rose dolo state to state.
Man, what's been up, man? Long time no see.
Hey,
Man, stop. Hey,
what's
man.
going on, T Murray?
What's up, man? Man, it's been a long time since we done one of these, but I think the finals last been over a year, but shit been longer than that since we had the whole crew together. Also, two other members couldn't make it tonight. My little bro Carlos Murray, he got a lot going on with his family, man, his kids, and yeah, it's gonna be a while before he get on. I don't know when gonna be able to get on, but there's
Conductor,
another guy.
conductor, conductor.
There's another guy, man, go by the name of Kenneth Johnson. Um, he's MIA tonight, but you know, we wish him well.
It's Kenneth
You
with
know,
one
man,
N.
it's Kenneth with one N. Hey, you crazy, bro, man. But anyway, man, as I was saying before, man, it's just the rebranding, the reintroduction. We're gonna get more in depth with ourselves, personal stuff in our life, man, and just trying to, this 2025, man. We just gonna try new things, man. So, you know, the name change, we're going with Over the Hills podcast. We're a little older now. We're not looking back. And we trying to bring everybody with us, man. We standing over the hills, we looking down, trying to bring everybody with us, man. So we all from Park Hill, so that was part of the name change as well, man. So the logo coming, as I was saying before, we still working through. We still trying to get the kinks out, man. So man. So
It's
there's
always gonna
anything
be
you
a
want to add
work
to
in
that?
progress. We just progressing to be better.
Yeah, we progress and be better, man. Nobody, nobody's perfect, man. So we still trying to rock this thing out, man. So hey, as it says in the ticker, the NBA Finals is here. It's a changing of the guard. There's no LeBron, no Curry, no KD. Two small market teams, man, playing. It's been the first time I think this happened in a while. Two small market teams, no Boston, no LA, no Bulls, no Golden State.
And
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
I'm excited too, man. It's something new. This what the NBA needed, man, because I think if it was, the regular, the LeBron, it'll be, LeBron back in his such and such finals, man. Curry, it may, you would expect them to win. They'll be the odds-on favorite. But this right here, with two teams going for their first trophy in franchise history, yeah, it's gonna be a battle, man.
I,
I
I
think it's
I
gonna be.
like parody. I like parody in sports. I yeah, the dynasties are cool. You build the repertoire and your favorite teams, over and over and over. But I like parody. I like to see different people win. Yeah, I know everybody, they all up in arms. They love the dominance. MJ 6-0, as I always to talk, but I like parody.
Yeah, I do as well, man. We need it. You need parity, man. It's just I think it was more. I think it was more needed in this finals because there was an argument about the ratings this year, people not really watching, and But I say in the playoffs, nah, this been a damn good playoff from round one all the way up to now. This been the most exciting, I think, overall. Overall, from the get go to now, I think in a couple of years. It wasn't no like dominant team. Well, OKC was the odds-on favorite to get there anyway, but it was still a little bit of that. LeBron got Luka. You know what I'm saying? So we don't. You know what I'm saying? So then you had Ant-Man emerge, and Denver was still out there. So it was still kind of that same old. But to see OKC here and the way they got there, setting records in the playoffs with like multiple 30-point wins in the playoffs, which we've never seen before in NBA history, which is crazy. They got the MVP. They got the number one defense. Got the best record. I mean, they pretty much been the best team all year.
And I want to go back and speak to that point you made about the viewership. Now, I am a all around sports guy. It's not a sport that I do not watch, but for the NBA, for me, the first half of the season, I really don't like pay much attention to it. I really get tuned in and focus like All Star and like right before the playoffs and stuff, and I really start to analyze it.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
pretty
feel
sure I'm not alone in that, because it's a long season. 82 games is a long season. It runs what, September to June?
June. You're pretty much your preseason. Then the regular season start in October.
Yeah,
So yeah.
that's a lot for one sport.
Yeah. It's a lot. But I'm just going by what the numbers say, man. They say the viewership was down, but I think it's picked up though now. I think a lot of people, people who love basketball are going to watch this finals. Like you said, you got the people, man, they want the big names, like those type of people. They'll look at it here and there. They going to wait and see how it's going to look first. You know what I mean? It's like, well, I'm going to see if OKC going to blow them out. And then if it don't, then I might watch it. But for me, a person that loves sports, I'm going to watch it regardless. I think it's going to be a damn good finals. It's going to be a good matchup. Starting fives, man. It's both teams play alike. They like to get up and down the floor. It won't be no backing down. Like I say, it's two small market teams with the crazy rabid fans hungry for their first championship. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a damn good finals.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it will be.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good one, man. But let's go ahead and start breaking this thing down, man.
So
Okay.
what do you want
Yeah.
to do? Let's give our too early, way too early, or early predictions before we break it down.
Way too early. Okay. We can. Well, you go ahead. You go ahead and throw a dart at the bullseye.
Give me Thunder. Give me Thunder in four.
Thunder and four.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
you sound like Charles Barkley, man. Charles Barkley said, "Okay, see, we gonna beat the hell out of whoever come out the East."
I don't know, man. I got a sixth sense, man. I got a feeling in it.
No, I don't see it. I do not see no sweep. Indiana,
Mm.
Indiana is the only team to me that matches up with them. They can run up and down the floor with them. And Halliburton versus SGA, that matchup is gonna be crazy. Cause like I say, SGA has the mid-range game. He has an all-around game. But Halliburton, he has a little, unorthodox way of playing. But he put up points too.
Yeah.
He,
So
he he put up points too. I mean,
my night
he
before
ain't going back
prediction
down.
is Thunder in four. Now you ask me
No,
tomorrow right before it, it's gonna be totally different.
no, I'm not even gonna say Thunder and four. I'm gonna say Thunder. It's going at least six. It's going six.
Mm.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Indiana shocked them because they have both teams really don't have nothing to lose. They playing with house money. OKC is the favorite, but this is their first time there. With a first time coach, that's never been there. But you look at Indiana, This they first time being there since no 2000. But here's what everybody overlooking. You overlooking Rick Carlisle. He's a veteran coach. Coaching gonna be big in this series. You know, it's all about those adjustments. You know, game one, that's the kind of, you know, okay, they doing this, they doing this. Okay, I saw how they did this. The first 4 games is like the adjustments. Then if you get past game 4, it's all about talent then. Cause it's gonna be 2-2. Like, man, who wanted the most now? But the first 4, it's all about, you know, the adjustments. Now,
Is the finals game scheduled the same 2-2-1-1-1? Is that the same, or is it 2-3-2?
you better still. Damn, what happened to man? Anyway, I can't
Did you
even hear
kick me
you,
out?
man. Now I had to kick you out, kick you back in. I couldn't hear you.
Oh man, I'm just ranting and talking. Sorry.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you, man, because like you went out. I don't know where you was at, but what happened though? I mean, repeat what you were saying.
Is it still 2-2-1-1-1, or is it
Yeah. It's
okay?
still 2-2-1-1-1.
Okay. Yeah,
Uh,
and I like that point. What you're trying to say. The coaching adjustments and stuff. You got the 2 home games, and then you go back to then after 4 it's pretty just gonna be talent.
yeah, it's gonna be talent. You gonna see who really want it, man. But you know, man, let's go ahead and break this thing down, man. OKC swept Indiana this year. You know, the first game they played December 26th. You know, back in 2024, man, OKC won 120-114. Then the second game they played March the 9th. OKC won 132-111. So OKC been dropping points on these niggas. Well, both of them
Hmm.
been dropping points. Yeah. You know, one was close and one was a blowout. You know what I mean? So take it for what it's worth.
That
You know,
blowout
both
game. What was it held at?
that was in I think Indiana.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was Indiana. But you know, you have nights like that in the NBA, man. You know, a lot of that, them back-to-back games, it all depends on, you know, if it was a back-to-back. It all depends, man. Yeah, you had nights like that. But, you know, both teams are 12-4 in the playoffs. Like I was saying, you know, the matchups are going to be, you know, you got SGA versus Halliburton, Williams versus Nibhart, Brunson versus Siakam, Holgram versus Neesmith, and Hartenstein versus Turner. Now, out of that, who you think has the advantage?
I'm going Thunder all the way.
Now, I was talking about the individual matchups. The individual.
Individually.
Yeah, individual starting 5 individually. Like I said, you got SGA versus Halliburton, Williams versus Nembhard, Brunson versus Siakam, Holgram versus Neesmith, and Heinstein versus Turner.
And which I know I'm gonna check the box on OKC, but I think that X factor is gonna be Siakam for
Yeah.
Indiana.
I think they're gonna switch him up though. I think Siakam too big for Brunson. He too long for Brunson. But he he too big for Holgram too.
Yeah, yeah.
He gonna be. See, that's gonna be a key matchup too. Hartenstein, Turner. Turner can shoot the 3. Hartenstein, he like to bang on the boards.
Yeah, I think it really all for Indiana. It's gonna fall on Siakam's shoulders.
Yeah, yeah.
Trying to pull my stats up.
It's gonna be crazy, bro. Cause Nembhard, you know, Williams got the height advantage over him.
Uh huh.
I think they gonna switch some stuff up though. Because if you look at it on paper, like I said, Williams is taller than Nembhard. Siakam is taller than Brunson. Neesmith is shorter than Holmgren, but Neesmith, he physical though too. Cause where he was, the last series he was on Jalen, man, he was harassing them. Like, Indiana be playing harassing defense too.
Yeah, they got a good defensive team. A lot, especially with the everything everybody was talking about them being Halliburton overrated and things like that. Now they in the full swing. They went full swing on this playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh man. Then you gotta look at their bench. The bench is like, Caruso and Lou Dirt and Lou Dart. I mean, it's just
That's why I get a advantage to OKC.
yeah, they
Indiana is deep, but I think OKC they just as deep, a little bit deeper, but they got not a lot of experience. But the Caruso he brings a lot.
yeah. I take that back. Lou start, don't he? Lou Dirt, he start for them, don't he? Or he come off the bench. I can't remember, man. I think he start. Well,
Can't
see, they kind
remember.
of
I'm trying to pull up my stuff, but I don't want to lose my feed.
yeah. 'Cause I was looking it up earlier, man. See they got Brunson starting, but either way it go, it's gonna be a scrappy series. I think it's gonna be a lot of lineup changes and a lot of stuff going on in this series, man. Cause you Siakam gonna be real big this series.
Yeah, it's him. If Indiana wants, any chance and stuff, he's gonna have to. What is he averaging? Man?
He was averaging what I looked it up. He was averaging like 21 for the regular season.
Yeah, he's gonna need at least 27.
27. Yeah.
Yeah,
You name Halliburton. They're gonna have to at least average 25 apiece.
yeah,
At least 25 apiece. At least. Somebody might have to damn near drop 30. For real, because SGA go get his. See, that's another thing too. Now, if you Rick Carlisle, do you risk Halliburton guarding him, getting in foul trouble? Vice versa, though. But I think Halliburton will be more in foul trouble than SGA will
yeah,
because,
and that is SGA. That's his. I don't want to say that's his game, but we already know, free throw merchant and stuff. And I wouldn't put Halliburton on him because he's gonna pull those fouls. So I have to go to my bench and just let SGA get his, and you're gonna have to rotate those players on there because he's the finals MVP. He's gonna get those calls.
yeah, he definitely gonna get him. But I say it's very intriguing, man. But if you look at Indiana's side, like Turner can pull Heinstein away from that goal. And that's gonna allow Siakam to get busy down. It's just a lot. It's a lot, man. It's a lot going on in this series. This is the series I really wanted. I didn't want to see
Yeah,
the Knicks because the Knicks were gonna get pulverized. OKC. I didn't want to see that. This is the series I wanted because I think Indiana's motivated. Halliburton, they say he's overrated. He's not all that, and it's a lot going on. And then the fact that I don't know if y'all saw it. For those who listening, he thought he won that conference finals trophy.
do you really think he really thought he wanted? It didn't really seem
Oh,
like it.
I sent you the video. He stepped out.
I know, but it just didn't seem like it. He had to know.
Nah, honestly, I thought he was gonna win because I didn't even see it. I was listening to it. I was I was doing stuff and just listening in the background, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Halliburton got that." Then they were like, "Siaka." I was like, "What the hell?" I'm like, "Oh, okay." I said, "Well, he had." They showed his stats. He had 3 good games. Then he had a couple of average games. But Halliburton was kind of, he had the triple double, no turnovers, and you know, hitting big shots, and you know what I mean. So I don't know, man. You know that's what they went with, but you can see it on his face, man. You can read body language. That he stepped out. When they said the Eastern Conference Finals MVP was he stepped out and then he stopped. So I think he motivated off of that. And then he going against SGA. He want to prove that he one of the top players in the league. A lot of people didn't even like him being on the dream team, or not the dream team, but the Olympic team. They were
Yeah,
like, yeah.
I don't
They were like, why
understand
he
that.
there? Huh?
Why did people feel like that?
I guess, man. I guess because it's shot unorthodox. He talk a lot of trash. Then his dad is crazy. And I don't know, man.
But we
I don't
didn't
know why they hate
recognize his
him.
daddy to this season and stuff. It wasn't like that during the summer.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, but I think he's a hell of a player. Because at
Yeah,
first
and
I
I
don't
think
really like him. I was
that goes
like,
back to, you know, what how long LeBron and Curry was going, what last what 10, 13 years?
it's been them
Yeah, it's been
sprinkled in
them and
with
stuff.
KD. You know what I'm saying? So it's
And
been
people
them.
didn't want to let that go. And so, they he got a lot of flack for that.
Man, but I think he dope, man. I think he good.
Yeah, and that was I feel like the series is gonna be good. So like my Wednesday prediction, my day before was Thunder and four. Now tomorrow, I'm really leaning towards like that sixth game, somewhere along that line. Because evenly matched them both the way they run that offense and they like to get out and run. It can go either way.
Yeah, if you love running and gunning, this the finals for you. It's
Yeah.
gonna it's gonna be hella threes and running and gunning all series long. It's gonna be exciting, man. I can't wait till tomorrow. I can't wait. 8:30 tip. I can't wait, man. I want to
Yeah.
see what they gonna do. I want to see who gonna be uptight. You know what I mean? Cause this is it. This the finals. This is what you dream. This is what you grow up as a kid watching. All the greats make their mark in league history in the finals. You seen it. Now it's your turn. It's your turn to set the trend. Like this, like I say, this is the changing of the guard now. This is it. This is what you're gonna see going forward. The SGA, the Halliburtons, the Ants, you know what I mean? The whoever else out there coming up. But them three right there is who they gonna specifically try to push now.
Yeah, we get to see the shot attempt before 15 seconds on the shot clock. That's that's what
Shit,
we get to see.
it might be before 17.
Yeah, it could be before 17 too.
It could be before 17. And they gonna be pulling up. Cause they love to shoot the threes. Like this final's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. But I guess I'm rolling with the Thunder, but I wouldn't be surprised if Indiana pull it off. I wouldn't be
No, I'll be
surprised.
surprised. I'll be
I
surprised.
won't, because Indiana's not going back down from them, and they totally different from Minnesota. They two different teams. Minnesota. So you could when OKC played Minnesota, you knew like, man, make Ant work for everything. Make him work for it. Don't let him, let him get his, but don't let him erupt. Make him work. And our team will eventually outdo them. But Indiana is a team. They don't have no superstar like that. They not
But
dependent on one person.
Indiana got so many lone players.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be different, man, and they not gonna back down. And like I said, Rick Carlisle is a better coach than Minnesota's coach was. Minnesota didn't really. He he's a free throw player and above, like free throw type, above the free throw line type player. He has to get the ball at the top of the key and make moves. You know what I'm saying, to get to the goal. Minnesota to me, they didn't use him right all over the floor. They didn't post him up. They didn't do none of that. He's always coming out pick and roll. So when you come out of pick and roll and the Shinzo and them ain't hitting nothing, everybody standing there looking at him. Indiana is different. Like I say, Turner can shoot a three. Siaka can shoot a three. Neesmith
Hmm.
can shoot a three. Devin Hart can shoot the three. Then you got TJ McConnell coming off the bench. He can shoot the three. So it's they gonna have to. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different, man. They ain't be able to just sit there and look at one person like that. It's gonna be different. In my opinion. That's how
Yeah,
I
and
see
I agree with you on that.
it. It's gonna be different, man. It's gonna be different. Then same thing with Indiana. Indiana played New York. They just really had Brunson and Towns. That's all they really worried about. Nah. Shit, you gotta worry about team. You gotta worry about their whole team coming.
Yeah,
Well, I'm saying.
yeah, and the rotation is gonna be deep, and that's why I like. It's not just that one on one. Just let that one player go to work. You get 8 points here, or 10 or 11 points from another player. It's gonna be like 15 to 17 from the bench and stuff, because all those guys can play, and they
Mhm.
use that rotation.
Oh yeah, man. I say it's coaching. Don't everybody pay attention to the coaching. Pay attention to the adjustments. Pay attention to that. The first 4 games when you get it. And after that, if you get 5 and 6, it's on the player then because you done seen everything. You might have a little trick up your sleeve, but you don't want to wait too late to show it because hey, you might be down 3-1. You know what I mean? So you got to pretty much let everything unload them first 4 games just to see. But game one, I expect fireworks. I expect the 128. You know what I'm saying? 114. Somewhere up in there. It's gonna be 120.
First game is gonna be close. I think it's gonna be close.
You think it'll be close?
Yeah,
It's gonna be some points put up. Cause I don't think nobody gonna really stop nobody, shut nobody down. I don't see
yeah,
that happening this series. I think
yeah.
this
Not
gonna
that
be
first game, and I think that second game we'll probably get SCA probably put up 40, something like that.
yeah. But in the finals, there's always one blowout though. It's always one. We've seen this over the years through the finals. There's always one. It's gonna be one blowout game in there, maybe two for both teams. So shit, man. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, just like Mike Tyson said, everybody has a plan till you get punched in the mouth.
That is true, man. That is true. So, there anything else you want to add to it, man? I'm trying to keep it brief and short tonight. We just gonna do what we do, but
No,
see what we.
I think it's good, because we that first game, we like to see if that first game set the tone, but then
Yeah,
you really can't go off that because it's the first game of the finals. This is for
yeah, yeah. That first game will be crazy. OKC gonna be crazy.
yeah.
That gonna be crazy, but they ain't been since what 2012. And
And we
Indiana
don't
ain't
know
been since.
if they gonna have the white out or the all blue, or we don't know yet.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a good one, man. I think it'll be great, man. So you going OKC first game one?
Oh yeah.
Mm. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna save the rest of my stuff, but first game I'm gonna take OKC. I think OKC win by 5 to 10 first
I
game.
I give them three. It's gonna be a close game.
Oh, somebody trying to jump in. Hold on, bro. Who is this? Man, this nigga come in. Oh Lord. Man. Oh, better late than never, I guess.
but never late is better.
What's good, man? Introduce yourself and just lay out what you think gonna happen game one. What you see.
Man, this is this is KJ, man, coming to you live from the Berg. Uh, honestly, um, mm, man,
Is
somebody's
he
fighting for
using
their
a
life right now,
walkie-talkie?
but somebody's fighting for their life.
It might be you, bro. Hold on, man. Let me drop you out and bring you back in. Hold up.
No, it ain't me, man.
Is he using
It's
a
not
two-way
me.
radio?
It is you, bro. Man, still doing good. Hold on, man. How you
Like
sounding? What's going on now?
is
It's
his ha-
him.
is his hand on the bottom of his phone?
Man, I don't know what he doing, bro. I shouldn't even let him in. He don't know how to come in on time. I should just let him sit out there and just look like a little kid looking out the window that can't go out and play. They don't punishment.
I know. How can you hate from outside the club? You can't even get in.
Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, he done, man. Anyway, man, Thursday, 8:30. What you plan on watching it at?
I'm crib bound. It's the safest place I could be. I get the best seat in the house.
Yeah. I might slide down here to platform, man. I might slide down. Depending on what time I get off work. If I get off in time to get home, get a shower, and get downtown, Charlotte traffic crazy, bro. Man, I'm about to see, man. If not, I'm gonna watch it at the crib, see what's going on. But shit, I might just go live at half. I'm definitely going live after the game, though. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Yeah, I'm definitely doing that after the game, but I might go at halftime. You know what? I think it'd be a good idea. I might just go at halftime and just let people in the audience just talk. You know what I'm saying? How they feel about it.
Yeah,
I
we can
might
do
go.
a heat check.
Yeah. We'll go at halftime, man. So you check the vibes out, see what's going on. I'm either gonna go to platform sports or either go to blinders. I'm gonna go to one of the two, man. Like I said, it all depends on what time I get off work. And if I got time to take a shower and get down before the tip. Cause I want to be seated and looking. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like walking in that second quarter and all. If I gotta do all that, I'm stay at the crib.
Yeah.
Stay at the crib and look at it. So, with that being said, we're gonna cut this off. We're gonna cut it short, man. Get back in this crib. Gotta get ready for work tomorrow. But we will go at halftime live, and we will go after the game live. You're welcome to join us. Welcome to watch. I'm gonna post it on my YouTube page, man. So, with that being said, we out. Check y'all tomorrow, 8:30, Thursday night, game one. We'll see what happens, man. And we out.
We out 5,000 G.
Ah.